All right, my friend, let's set the stage. If you're a Chiefs fan, chances are you've already heard Travis Kelce stir up a bit of buzz with his recent comments. But if you missed it, no worries. I got you covered. So here's what happened. During a recent episode of the New Heights podcast, the one Kelce co-hosts with his brother Jason, Travis made a bold claim. He talked about Travis Hunter, the rising star from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and basically said he didn't quite see the hype. Now keep in mind, Kelce wasn't throwing shade directly, but it came across like he wasn't all that impressed with what he's seen so far. That's a big statement, especially coming from one of the greatest tight ends of all time. Now for those of you not fully familiar with Travis Hunter, let me break it down real quick. Hunter's a young, versatile player who's been turning heads in Jacksonville. He's been compared to top-tier corners and wideouts because of his ability to play both sides of the ball, though the Jaguars have mainly developed him on defense. A lot of scouts think he's got superstar potential, someone who could genuinely disrupt games, even against guys like Kelce. So naturally, when Kelce questions the hype, it sparks a debate. Is Kelce being honest? Overconfident? Or is he just playing some psychological chess before a potential matchup? That's what we're diving into here today. Before we move on, I want to know what you think. Do you agree with Kelce's take on Hunter, or do you think he's underestimating a rising threat? Drop your answer in the comments. Yes, if you're with Kelce. No, if you think Hunter's the real deal. And hey, while you're here, help us hit our goal of 5,000 subscribers by smashing that subscribe button and turning on the bell so you never miss a Chiefs update. All right, let's get into how a former NFL coach fired back at Kelce's claim and what it tells us about both players. So right after Travis Kelce's comment on Travis, Hunter started making waves. It didn't take long for people around the league to weigh in. And one voice stood out. Former NFL coach Jim Bob Cter. Now, if that name sounds familiar, it should. Cter's currently the offensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts, but he was previously part of the Jacksonville Jaguars coaching staff and knows Hunter's game inside and out. Cter didn't hold back. When asked about Kelce's take, he made it clear, Hunter is not a player you underestimate. He basically said, look, I love Travis Kelce. He's a Hall of Famer for a reason. But if he thinks Travis Hunter isn't a real threat, he hasn't watched enough tape. That's not a direct quote, but you get the message. Cter went on to highlight how Hunter's football IQ is off the charts. He praised his ability to adapt mid-play, cover elite receivers, and even hinted that the Jaguars might start using him in more creative ways. Think hybrid coverage schemes and disguises that could throw off even experienced QBs and tight ends like Mahomes and Kelce. Now here's what's interesting. Cter wasn't coming from a place of beef or rivalry. It felt more like a coach sticking up for one of his guys and trying to set the record straight. He also pointed out that Hunter's just getting started. His raw talent is backed by relentless work ethic and a competitive fire that coaches dream about. So what does that tell us? It tells us that the league sees something special in Hunter. Something that maybe hasn't shown up fully on the stat sheet yet, but is definitely there on film. And it raises a real question. Is Kelce overlooking a future shutdown corner who could give him trouble down the line? I'm curious what you think about that. Do you take Coach Cter's word for it? Or do you still think Kelce has every right to feel unbothered? Comment below. Type Coach if you're with Cter, or Kelce if you trust the vet. Also, if you're digging this kind of breakdown and want more, like it every week? Go ahead and hit that like button. It helps Total Chiefs News reach more die-hard fans like you. Next up, let's talk about what this entire debate means for the Chiefs offense going forward. All right, so now that we've heard both sides, Kelce's confidence and Cter's defense of Travis Hunter, let's talk about what really matters to us as Chiefs fans. How does all this affect the Kansas City offense? First off, we know Travis Kelce isn't just any player. He's the engine of this offense. And when he speaks, it sets a tone. Whether he meant to downplay Hunter or not, those comments reflect a level of swagger that's baked into everything the Chiefs do. And you know what? That swagger matters. For Mahomes and the rest of the offense, seeing your #1 tight end, your Hall of Fame veteran, speak with that kind of confidence, it can fuel the locker room. It sets a competitive fire. These guys feed off each other's energy, and Kelce just threw a little extra gasoline on the fire. But here's the flip side. Bold comments like that also put a target on your back. You better believe teams like the Jaguars are circling that date on the calendar. They're going to look at Kelce as someone they need to contain. And now Travis Hunter has even more reason to prove he's the real deal. So what does this mean tactically? It means Andy Reid might have to get even more creative. If teams start doubling Kelce or using young athletic corners like Hunter in press man situations, the Chiefs need answers. That's where players like Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, or even the run game need to step up and relieve some pressure. It also forces Mahomes to continue evolving, trusting his weapons, spreading the field, and using mismatches to keep defenses honest. And maybe that's what Kelce wants. Maybe he's sending a message. You can try to stop me, but we've got more weapons now. So let me ask you this. After hearing all this, are you more confident or more concerned about the Chiefs' offense heading into the season? Drop your answer below. Type confident if you think this group is locked in, or concerned if you think Kelce might be underestimating what's coming. And remember, we're pushing to hit 5,000 subscribers, and every new sub helps this community grow. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Coming up, we're diving deeper. How do Travis Kelce and Travis Hunter really compare on the field? All right, time to put the hype aside and look at the actual football. Let's talk about the comparison everyone's buzzing about. Travis Kelce versus Travis Hunter. Now, we're not just talking personality here. We're diving into play style, production, and what each guy brings to the field. First off, we gotta be real. Travis Kelce is in a completely different class right now. And that's not a knock on Hunter. It's just facts. We're talking about a tight end with 9 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, 8 Pro Bowls, and a resume full of clutch playoff performances. Kelce is a route-running technician who knows exactly how to find soft spots in zone coverage and outmuscle DBs in man. He's not just Mahomes' safety valve, he's the Chiefs' heartbeat. Now, Hunter? He's still in the early stages of his career, but what stands out is his versatility and raw athleticism. He's got elite closing speed, quick hips, and the kind of recovery burst that lets him make up for mistakes. While he hasn't put together a dominant stat line yet, the Jaguars are clearly building around his upside. And the real edge Hunter has? Confidence. He's not afraid to line up across from top guys. Whether it's Kelce, a #1 receiver, or anyone in between, he wants the challenge. But stylistically, these two are like chess pieces from different boards. Kelce is a precise technician who uses leverage, angles, and experience to win. Hunter's game is all about reaction, recovery, and raw speed. He's still learning the mental side, but the tools are there. So is it fair to even compare them? Honestly, not yet. But it's fun. And if these two ever line up across from one another in a meaningful snap, you better believe all eyes will be on that matchup. Quick question for you. Who do you think will have a bigger impact this season? Travis Kelce or Travis Hunter? Drop your pick in the comments. I want to see where Chiefs Kingdom stands. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, now's the time. Let's push this video out to more fans and keep the conversation going. We're almost done. Coming up next, final thoughts and what Chiefs fans should be watching for this season. So here we are. We've gone through Kelce's bold take, the coach's passionate response, and what all of this could mean for the Kansas City Chiefs as the season unfolds. And if there's one thing we've learned, it's this. The NFL is all about storylines, and this one just got personal. Whether Travis Kelce meant to light a fire under Travis Hunter or not, the fuse is lit. And the next time these two teams face off, you better believe that matchup will be under the microscope. For us as Chiefs fans, there's a bigger picture here. Kelce's mindset shows that the Chiefs still carry that championship swagger. They're not afraid of the new kids on the block. They welcome the challenge, but it also reminds us that every year brings new threats, new talent, and new battles. So what should you be watching for this season? Start with the chemistry between Mahomes and Kelce. If that connection is firing early, the offense is going to hum, even with teams scheming hard to stop them. Watch how Andy Reid adapts to defensive shifts. If Hunter-type defenders start showing up more across the league, the Chiefs may need to unleash new wrinkles in the playbook. And finally, keep your eye on Travis Hunter. Whether you're convinced or not, he's going to be part of this narrative now, and seeing how he develops could tell us a lot about the next generation of defenders trying to slow Kansas City down. So here's the final poll for you. Do you think the Chiefs will stay dominant this season with Kelce leading the charge? Simple yes or no. Let me know in the comments. And before you head out, help us keep growing this community. Hit that like button, subscribe to Total Chiefs News, and let's crush our goal of 5,000 subscribers together. We've got way more breakdowns, film talk, and behind-the-scenes insights coming your way, and you don't want to miss a thing.